Zach, at Stedi, health insurance workflows are a little bit different. So how have you approached agentic design?
Yeah, look, in a regulated industry, I think there's a couple of table stakes things that you have to respect. You know, from a security and compliance standpoint, you have to do things up to a very high degree of quality. And then from a sureness of outcome standpoint, you don't want to, I'll give you an analogy from healthcare. You don't want to have somebody operating on doing heart surgery on day one. Like you want to have them start with something very simple. Now, for us, we looked at this in a couple of different ways. I think that was one is simplifying the technical complexity of what we were working on, which AWS helps with greatly. And the second is simplifying the product complexity. So, what we're able to do if you can't sacrifice quality and security, we sacrifice scope. And so what that meant on day one was saying, look, what can we ship very quickly in single-digit days to single-digit weeks? And then what are customers going to be delighted if it works, but if it doesn't work, it's not going to have a bad outcome. So, as an example, you wouldn't want to put an agent that you're not quite sure about on appealing denied claims, because maybe the claim is denied for a good reason, and the agent is just going to take a lot of shots on goal to make that work. So we put it towards eligibility checks. Now, in that case of somebody says their name is Will, and it turns out their name is not William, which you guessed, it's actually Wilfred. There's not a really high cost in making that mistake. So you think about the don't be evil versus can't be evil. We started off saying we're going to choose use cases where if things go wrong, they can't go that badly. The second piece was just focusing on how we can avoid a lot of technical complexity by using the AWS tools that we get out of the box. And I think that a lot of organizations look at these things in terms of, oh, there's going to be a lot of special snowflake things involved in agentic development. And we kind of took the approach of saying, what is going to be the same? When you look at it, it's deployed with CDK and it's built with code build, and the APIs are behind API gateway, and it's using IAM for identity and access management and Amazon verified permissions, and so kind of looks a whole lot like normal development. You just have to get comfortable with the pieces that are different.